Welcome to episode 67 of 100 Songs. After the last episode, we're across the 2/3 point of going through my list of 100 songs. And it's going by fast, but I feel like I've recorded a whole bunch of these. And we've got another 30 plus to go before we get through my entire list. So today we're talking about the band Elder. And we're going to cover the song Gemini from Dead Roots Stirring, which is their second album. Came out in 2011. I love this band. I discovered them not too long ago, within the last 5 years or so. They haven't been around for a very long time. Early formed 2005, and the debut came out in 2008. So I guess that's a little while, but they don't go way back or anything. Formed in Massachusetts, 2005, like I said. Started out as a trio led by singer, songwriter, and guitarist Nick DeSalvo, and includes Jack Donovan on bass, and then Matt Kudo on the drums. This band is, you could label them all kinds of things: stoner rock, sludge, 70s sort of psych, certainly progressive, particularly in the later releases. One of the things I really like about this band is their experimentation and their constant evolution and maturity of their sound over a relatively short period of time. Album to album, they tend to grow, and without compromising what it is I really like about them. And that's an important distinction, because some bands get into a lot of experimentation, and they while they have all obviously can do whatever they want, some bands go so far away from their original sound that they lose me sometimes. And while I'll still remain a fan because there'll be elements I like, sometimes I won't like a band as much. They go too hard a different direction, especially if it's not in the direction that I prefer. Of course, again, bands can do whatever they want. Elder has made some big moves, not big moves, but they've made moves in their sound, and the core of what I appreciate about them has not changed. The band has changed a little I'm thinking of, while they're totally different bands, I've covered them already in 100 songs, but like Earthless is an extreme example of that, as is Godspeed You Black Emperor. Love both those bands, but not for everyone. Elder's not quite that extreme. Their songs are half the length or less of a lot of the songs from those other two bands. And there is vocals and a little more switching up, and but not that there isn't switch up in the other bands. You know what I'm saying, or maybe you don't. Anyway, Elder, they take their time with their songs, and Gemini, the riff is really good, first of all, so we'll start there, and then it actually starts with the sound of an amp being turned on, or maybe it's being plugged in, but I think it's being turned on. You can hear the click, and then immediately it's very heavy, and so we'll listen to the riff, and then my favorite part of the song, or what really makes the song stand out to me, is the about 6.5 minutes in or so, there's a particular part that I really, really like. I can listen to over and over again. Let's see. I have seen Elder live. I saw them last year. Was it the year before? Maybe it was the year before. I saw them live in San Francisco at the Great American Music Hall. And I had been waiting since I discovered this band, I've been waiting to go see them live, and I hadn't had the chance. And so I was pretty excited. They were on my short list of bands I really wanted to see live. So I'm really stoked that I got to see them. And I actually got to meet Nick DeSalvo, who is really the main guy in the band. And I got a little starstruck there. They're not a huge band or anything, but I've really gotten into each of their releases. Every time they have a new album, I tend to listen to it a lot for weeks, and then I'll dip back into the catalog and kind of play different things here and there. But each release has introduced a fresh, really good collection of songs, and it's exciting. I really look forward to their new stuff quite a bit, and they release things on a pretty good clip. Not crazy, but there's not like gigantic periods of years and years without albums or anything. So they're pretty busy as a band. Let's listen to the opening about 20 seconds in to catch the riff, because that's really the main part of the song. And then we'll get into the part that I really like, that stands out to me quite a bit. All right, here's the opening part. Alright, so that's kind of an idea of a little bit of the vocals and the riff at the beginning. And then if we go to about the 6.5 minute point, we get into the part of the song I really like. So we'll listen to another minute or so. Flips a little here. For 2 more minutes. Like I said, kind of longer songs. This one runs 9:40. So yeah, that's Elder, and really this is some of their earlier. Well, this is their second album, but it's their a little more of a stripped down sound, and then they really, I think, with lore, add quite a bit to the mix. And somewhere an album or two after that where they get I think it's 2 albums after that where they add another member. So yeah, when I saw them there was 4 of them. So anyway, Elder. All right, this is a pretty interesting one. Song is Always Forever Now. Okay, so this one next time is going to be a little bit different. This is off of a soundtrack, which is a little bit different. It's a collab. Is that what we call things now? Collaboration. And one and done. So 3 kind of unique things about this next one. I just love the song. I know I always say I love the song, but it is songs, my song, 100 songs that I really like a lot. So that's where we're at with these. So we'll talk about that next time. Always Forever Now, off the Heat soundtrack, or off the Passengers album. However you want to look at it, but there is a difference, and we will cover that. It's subtle, but it's definitely a difference. So we'll talk about that next time. Have a good one.